Virgo, welcome to Larisa Lili Temperance. Today we're doing your general read. This is for anyone Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus in the sign of Virgo. Also know this is a general read. So take what resonates, leave what doesn't. But I always feel there is a gem with the guidance for everyone. Virgo, I'm doing it a little different this month. So I'm only focusing 3D energies, and then which is going to be anything in your surrounding on the physical level of your life, your 3D life. Again, it could be career, love, whatever the case may be, but I want to kind of keep it energetically. And then we're doing the spiritual. We'll continue with the spiritual personal growth energetically. So as always, I have, oh my God, surrender, denial. This came up in Capricorn's energy, and I swear to you, when I was shuffling, I thought Virgo denial because of the channel messages. So, okay, I'm going to leave it because I know it came up as I was shuffling and clearing and rereading the channel messages. There has been a theme. So I've already recorded water signs. There was a theme with them as well, with similar energies. Now this may be what the earth signs are eclipsing out as well for this time. So these energies are really difficult right now, Virgo. And so I'm going to read it in a second. I did things a little different even during my meditation. I pulled out, I wanted to pull one tarot card for the 3D experiences in the Virgo energy, and what fell out was the Two of Wands and the Five of Cups. And so what that leads me to understand that in the 3D, which makes sense, decisions and Five of Cups, like lack of, so decisions about where you feel lack and where you're in denial about these things. So this is a time for you to make decisions because there's something that's kind of holding you back. There feels like a sense of restlessness too with the Two of Wands, like needing progress but not knowing what to do, maybe playing it too safe. And so it's creating the Five of Cups energy, which is, the disappointment, the despair, the grief, I feel just disappointment, to be honest, like just kind of over it. But how do we turn it around, right? That Five of Cups, where you get to find some peace resolution so you can move and release that energy to move forward and charge forward. And a part of that is surrendering, denial, right? The first steps to what is it you're feeling, understanding, accepting it, and knowing it's true. You are valid. It's time to make a decision. And I really feel decision for you, Virgos. So accept people and situations exactly as they are, without denying the difficulties. Then you can see things clearly and make the best decisions. Now, the other channel messages for you, Virgo, was you will be tested. You're being tested. Your will is being tested. So your will is being tested. And I feel this with these energies. No more holding back onto past. No more stringing along. It may feel challenging, but you are being set up to rediscover yourself. So you are reinventing and rediscovering yourself. This is the whole purpose of this. And so a whole new life awaits. So it's time to get excited. And I really feel Spirit gave it to me like that. Get excited, because what awaits for you once you deal with these things, is an exciting life. It's really a turning point in your life, and let these eclipses cycle out whatever you don't need. So Spirit, what is the spiritual transition for Virgo, please? What is the spiritual transition for Virgo for the month of June? Trauma and wounds. Deep familial and past life wounds are causing an impact in this life. Identify repetitive patterns to allow healing and releasing. So I feel for a lot of you, obviously, if you don't associate yourself with past life wounds, it's just your past, childhood. But this is also a time to identify repetitive patterns to allow healing and releasing. Where are you, like that Five of Cups energy? Time to make decisions of where you stand in that Five of Cups energy. That feeling, some of Five of Cups can also be abandonment. where you're constantly being re-triggered, where there is a sense of maybe pessimism, you know, and just constant cyclical stages of grief and just in your emotions. And so I feel this is a time to cycle that out. That's why Spirit is saying decisions about where you feel lack. It's time to make decisions. Where is it? And your will is being tested. So this is your accountability to self right now. I really feel that. So Spirit, what else is the overarching energies for Virgo? And we have trust. And I love it because bottom of that we have happiness. And then we do have death. So this is again what needs to be taken out. Trust. I accept that my inner voice will always guide me correctly. You know, Capricorn also had an issue about their inner voice. And Capricorn's message, if you guys have Capricorn in your chart, I'm just saying this, was to find that inner voice, that strength, you know, to be able to face. They had so don't feel bad. You have the 5 of Cups. Capricorn had the 5 of Swords in their 3D. So it had a lot to do with their connections and their relationships as well. People who, they had a lot of unwanted energies that were causing limitations that really aren't just for them. All right, Spirit. So what is the overarching full moon transition for Capricorn for the month of June? For Virgo, sorry. Now that I'm mentioning Capricorn. Energies for Virgo, please. Full moon energies for Virgo. Oh, so similar, you guys. Some of you really. It's time to take action. And this is the changes. This is what I'm saying. Your will is being tested. This action, this is also new moon in Aries, but your will is being tested during this time. So let's see now. Let's go deep into this reading. All right, Spirit, what is the energies on the 3D level? Right, energies on 3D. Oh, wow. 5s, attachment and the thinking man. Again, the things that you're attached to, your wounds, attachment. 5 is like, this is like 5 of Cups, 5 of Pentacles energy. What is holding you back? What are you still, holding on to? What are you in denial about? What needs to be faced? Give me more on the spiritual growth. What is on the spiritual growth for Virgo? Jeez. The garden and the gate and carrying connection. And again, this has to do with your connections. This is so similar to Capricorn. Wow. So this is about making decisions. Again, denial about connections, denial about who you allow in your life. This could be friends, family. Carrying connections could be your friends, your family, and your significant others, whoever you align yourself with, even, as a partnership. But there is a sense of lack and discouragement, disappointment in this area for a lot of you. So, and it's where this eclipse wants you to clear energy out. So Spirit, give me more on this energy for Virgo on the 3D. Give me more on this energy. I want to point out too, I forgot to mention, if you guys watch my other videos, because I am giving a small announcement to all the readings of what's been happening. So these eclipses are bringing about polarities. So this energy to me makes sense because people are showing their true colors, right? We're in the age of Aquarius. That's the mind. And Saturn just went retrograde in Aquarius as well. So it's going to be some slow movement, but it's going to bring about the Saturn energy, right? It's the parenting. So it's like it is a testing energy, right? That's why your will is being tested. So you're going to get into this place where these eclipses are to make results happen in the next 6 months to a year. This is about making these drastic changes, right? And I have to say, this makes so much sense because since I've started my channel, I've had such great support, especially from Capricorn. So, Capricorn has not bothered me, and Virgo either have you guys. You guys have been amazing. So, Earth signs, with the exception of Taurus. Sorry, Taurus not, no, it's Taurus, I want to slap their hands because of, they're the ones that have actually been very bullying towards me this month. And if you guys have been watching my reads, especially if you're here on my general reads, that means you've been watching me for some more time, Virgo. You guys know I don't bully anyone. They called me toxic, that my energy is toxic, that I'm negative, blah, blah, blah. Point is, I don't really care about that. That's just the narcissist. That's the polarity, right? The duality, what's reflecting back. And if anything, what that mirrored back is how much I have to protect this channel. So I just so you guys know, Virgo, I will not be allowing any bullying of any sort towards me or to any of my subscribers. So if you guys see me, comment below and may think that I'm being harsh. And one, I don't. I respond with grace and integrity, and that's who I am. Integrity fights any toxic person or any narcissist. Narcissists and toxic people don't like authentic people. And it's not just authentic, because you could find authentic people, which goes with this energy. You could find authentic people, but sometimes the authentic, not all, very few, right? Because I want to say it's very few, and it's very hard to find authentic people anyway. But some of them will just ignore, and so to me, that is a form of enabling still. I don't ignore. I live out of integrity. So that means I will mirror back truth. And so I will mirror back to you where you are, like what you're showing me. Like, I don't know, I mirror back to that person. She actually deleted the message, so you won't even see it in the Taurus read. She went back and she deleted the message, the entire trail herself, because I literally said, thank you for showing up. You made an example of yourself. Thank you for showing up. Who's gonna like that, right? And it's because, again, there's no need. And there is a certain level of honesty and truth of speaking up for yourself, your inner voice, that's needed here, Virgo. So we're gonna see more. Spirit, give me more of this energy for Virgo on the 3D. Sorry, I had to give that, but I did give the speech to everyone in the beginning of the reads. You guys know I don't normally do long intros, but this was necessary because I'm noticing the polarities that are happening. So here we go, recognition, reward, right? This is about recognizing. This is also the number 3, Empress energy, healing energy. So standing in your power, recognizing where the healing needs to take place in the feminine energy. Look what we've got here, Devil. Again, the denial, the self-sabotage, that trauma, things, the repetitive patterns, right? So here, identify repetitive patterns to allow healing and releasing. Identify what this devil energy is in your life. 9 of Pentacles, this is to set you free physically, really set you free and to remove the cloud, because what it's doing is clouding your emotions, which then affects your physical world. And so it here with the thinking man, you tend to kind of, and not all of you, but there's an energy of sometimes feeling like you lose a sense of direction, right? And you lose trust in where to go, what to do. And it's because these energies tend to cloud judgment. And so this requires patience. And temperance. This is the temperance card, Sagittarius card, which we are in the full moon of Sagittarius, which is again tempering the emotions, healing masculine, feminine energy. Bottom of this is deception and envy again. And I really do think to be mindful of those around you. So Spirit, give me more of this energy here on the 3D. On the spiritual growth, I'm sorry, spiritual growth. Give me more of this energy for spiritual growth for Virgo. Wow. Virgo. This is very common. So we have death in the bottom again. And then we have the 9 of Cups about your emotions. The 9. This is about the self, regaining your power, healing your emotions. Again, the emotions get clouded. It's time to transmute. So it can show up. It can show up in your 3D world. We have patience and planning again. with the Temperance. So in your spiritual world, there's gonna be this growth is got to take place because you have to move on and change. 2 5s here, and you have the 5 here, and your 3D, like I mentioned in your channel, was 5 of Cups. So this is the 5 of Pentacles, and this is the 5 of Swords. So similar like Capricorn, where Capricorn had the 5 of Swords. So there's a lot of change here. This is about dealing with the internal battle within your mind, and again, how it affects you, how your internal mind affects your outer world, which is the outside, the 3D. And so this is going to require some truths, right? That channel message, your will is being tested. Truths that need to be said to yourself, what this transformation needs to be for you to heal and really stand strong in your own emotions. No more denial, right? Accept people and situations exactly as they are without denying the difficulties. Then you can see things clearly and make the best decisions. And because we have caring connections, it's a lot of connections that you've allowed. Virgos, a lot of you can be very empathic, and so you allow people to linger a little longer than they need to. And I feel like this is a cleaning house. This eclipse is allowing you to kind of see people for who they are, and that's exactly what these eclipses do, right? So like I was saying, the bullying, what's happening is what people were showing me. People are showing who they are, so believe them, right? If they show you who they are, believe them the first time. And so we tend to, like, out of love, obviously, if they're current connections, people we've had long-term connections with, then we kind of ignore it and just be like, that's just who they are. But they do trigger things within us, and energetically places you in this 5 energy where there's so much confusion and uncertainty here. So Spirit, give me more on this. We're going to go here and get some more tarot for the 3D. Spirit, give me more on this attachment here for Virgo. The World. Yep. Things are coming into full circle. I can't say. You guys got to check that Capricorn again. Capricorn has similar energy. Things are coming into full circle right now. It's time for a new cycle. It's time to see things for what they are, for this new cycle to begin. See. So give me more of this thinking man. And I feel like this is the action. The thinking man is just see, right? You see how he's looking at that crystal. It's delicate, it's to treat things delicately in your life now. Yeah, look at this. 9 of Swords, to see things clearly. Your emotions. Queen of Cups, how it's affecting you. Really nurturing your emotions. This is also the 9. So you have the 9 of Pentacles. We saw the 9 of Cups. Now you have the 9 of Swords, where it's internally affecting you in your emotions. And it's time to no longer be in denial about where it's affecting you. Lovers here, again, the connections, but making a decision. Spirit, gave more on this recognition and reward for Virgo. This recognition and reward. And I really feel that's the healing. 2 of Pentacles. And there goes that 4 of Cups. So the disappointment, seeing people for who they are. Right now, the emotions are out of balance. 3D world feels out of balance, right? Because 3 of Pentacles, 4 of Cups. Devil energy again next to the Devil. Spirit, give me more on this Devil energy. And it's time to take action. So that's why Spirit is saying here, it's time to take action. So this the Knight of Wands from this Devil, it's time to move forward. The Wands are also your soul. And that channel message, I said, no more holding on to past, no more stringing along. And that's that Devil energy. This is about your soul moving along and taking action about these patterns, these people in your life, and no more stringing them along. They're not supposed to come with you. And it may be a challenging thing. Like Spirit said, it may feel challenging, but you can you are being set up to rediscover yourself, right? So this is about you, the self, right? The nines, like I've been saying. So give me more of this patience here. The Lovers comes out again. So again, this is balance, and it's again carrying connections for a lot of you, but this is about the energies around you. And this requires physical balance, spiritual balance, right? The Lovers making decisions about this. This is a decision. This is not going to be easy to clean away, right? Ace of Wands at the bottom for this new action. But the fact that you have 2 major arcanas here, it requires that much attention. You have to give it its attention. So Spirit, give me more on this nine, this material harvest, 9 of Pentacles, the Sun, illumination, right? This is, and Leo season for a lot of you. Like I said, the energies will get lighter, Leo season. So this is a surrendering also to the self. And Sun is the happiest card of the deck, right? So you will be happy, right? Like I said, a whole new life awaits. So get excited. This is what you need to get excited. Forget about all this. That's it. They're not supposed to come along with you. This is not supposed to come along with you, Virgo. You've got this awaiting for you. Things that yourself, the things that you'll be producing and creating. It's what the months ahead are what you want. And so this is where I feel this patience. The Lovers is also masculine, feminine energy, right? This is a balance within self. And this is why you have to be patient, because this is a rediscovery of self, your inner balance, your inner union. Spirit, give me more. Oh, wait. I want to see some mirroring. I love that we have Ace of Cups here in the bottom. Wow. The Magician, and we have 2 of Cups here. So a lot of you will find a new love once you really manifest this energy. You nurture yourself. You have loving connections coming towards you. You will align yourself to opportunities that will align with you, job opportunities as well, right? Because this is about alleviating and letting go so you can manifest and bring about the change you want in your life. Also, the 8 is the affinity sign, so it has to do with karma too. And this is about not repeating cycles anymore. Like you've got to close the cycle out. So let's see, Spirit, what is these energies here on the spiritual growth for Virgo? Give me more on this Garden and the Gate, Spirit. So we have the Hanged Man and the Knight of Cups. And this is perspective, the Guard and the Gate. So this is a time to really just be still, see things for what they are. That's why Spirit said here, then you can see things clearly and make the best decision. And this is about you making the best decision to what you give your energy to. And this is the Knight of Cups, right? Your love, what you pour your heart and soul into. I'm sorry, let me get some water here. Ooh, got a little dizzy there. Give me more of this caring connection here, Spirit. Give me more of this caring connection. Wow. Connections, look at that. The Lovers and the Moon. So for some of you, this is definitely a connection that will come about, once you heal, because you have the Lovers here. So this is once you come into this inner union with yourself, and what awaits is literally what you're going to manifest, right? And we saw the 2 of Cups here. So with the Lovers, what's this eclipse is bringing to you is clearing way, healing, right? You have to trust, heal, facing the dark and the light, so you can clear way for this loving connection for a lot of you. And for some of you, it's just healing connections or in your surrounding, who you give your energy to. Give me more on this patience and planning. Yeah, the Chariot, and this is taking charge. So this takes time. This requires your commitment, right? Again, Spirit said your will is being tested. Your commitment to you is here. So this patience and planning is you setting yourself up for success. The action steps you're going to take day to day. You know, that's why here with the thinking man, right? This is about you preserving your energy. What just fell out? Temperance again. I'm going to put it back, but this is about you preserving, really healing that energy, balancing it. Spirit, give me more of this moving on. Two of Pentacles again. This requires a lot of decision making and this not knowing, this confusion. And that's where that Five of Cups energy comes up, right? There's confusion here. And this needs to be released. So you need to move on from not making a decision and going for it. You need to trust in your intuition. This is about gaining more intuition with this Queen of Cups, right? Nurturing your heart, gaining more intuition, gaining more on this financial and material change. Up, the wheel is here. Time to close out this cycle. And I'm not going to even clear this conflict and defeat because I feel this is exactly what's happening. This change is just bringing in a new cycle. It's time to close this cycle out. No more fives, no more disappointments, no more, you know, it's time to take action. Spirit is saying action. Chariot, you know, letting go. They're not here. The Knight of Wands, they're not supposed to go with you. Grounding, look at your energy right here. King of Pentacles with the Ten of Cups. This is about your happiness. I love it. So look how we end up with the Ace of Cups and this beautiful energy that's here. Ace of Cups, Magician, Two of Cups. So this is literally a closing cycle for what you really want in life. This is leading you to your happiness, your sun. What awaits is much more better than whatever is lingering in your energy. So this is about, this needs to be, you need to trust, this needs to be processed out, this needs to be closed, it needs to be cycled out, these fives, let it go. And you know, this is a whole new journey. This is energetically, it's here for you. It's again, your will is being tested. So Spirit, what is a major arcana shift for Virgo, please? Yeah, Hangman, seeing clearly, right? Surrender, denial, right? Then you can see things clearly and make the best decisions. So this is about seeing clearly here. It's time to view things from a different perspective. You have the blessed gift to see past a current situation and envision amazing possibilities. These are your amazing possibilities. Look at your amazing possibilities here, Virgo. Don't worry, the pause in momentum while you rethink your plan won't last. Embrace your uniqueness and allow it to serve you, right? This is the steps. While you plan, patience and planning, while you plan is just temporary. This is just to close things out, you know? So Spirit, what is the guidance? Give me guidance for Virgo, please. I already saw what that is. Intuition. Trust your intuition, right? Here we have trust. I accept that my inner voice will always guide me correct. You had that Queen of Cups show up. This is about your inner voice, your emotions, your intuition. So time to go within. You have a strong sense of knowing what is right for you. Have trust in your own inner knowing and wisdom. Your inner guidance is never wrong. And this is what I'm saying. Like I mentioned Virgos, you guys are very empathic. Like you guys can be very empathic individuals. So Spirit, give me more. This is the Spirit Animal deck. I feel like this just fits. It's fitting to the energies that we have for the eclipses now. And I love the messages on them. So you have the squirrel, always prepared. You are the expert in hard work and hard play, of hard work and hard play. Your cheerful and fun disposition is a blessing to everyone. Don't let life's distraction take you off course. Make a plan for the future and life will give you all you need. I mean, how many times does Spirit have to say, just make a plan? Okay, this is what the stage is, right? Virgos are always prepared. I have my Virgo friend who you guys will be seeing June edition a little different this month because I will be traveling, and so I probably will be doing the recordings where I will be traveling. But who I'm going to be with is a Virgo girlfriend, and I love her because she's my planning buddy and I don't have to do anything. She is always prepared. I have to say, you Virgos are the best when it comes to preparation and organization. So I'm excited for this trip. You guys will be joining me over there as well. And but this is your read, Virgo. I love you. This is just a temporary space of planning, but it's time to see clearly because what's ahead is so like beautiful. Get excited. This is what I'm saying. Spirit said, get excited. What awaits for you is for you to get excited, but get in the frequency and in the timeline of it. Release all that stuff that you don't need. But again, I love you. Please like, share, subscribe, click that bell button if you enjoy my frequency. But with that said, live always relentlessly in striving aspiration. This is the evolution of your soul, and I'm here to nurture you. Until next message. Bye.